Permission granted, Lieutenant. Good morning and welcome to our honored guests, family, and friends of the 200th Fire Cadet Class of the Philadelphia Fire Department. I am Deputy Chief Gert Allerton, the Director of the Fire Academy. I'm happy to join you today for this very special ceremony. Well, good morning, cadets.
Good morning, sir.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Will all please rise for the national anthem. The national anthem will be performed by the entire 200th Cadet Class. Thank you very much, cadets. Will everyone please be seated? I would like again to welcome everyone to this very special occasion. To begin our ceremonies, I'd like to introduce our honored guests. First, the Mayor of the City of Philadelphia, the Honorable James F. Kenney. The Philadelphia Fire Commissioner, Adam K. Teal. Upper Darby Fire Department Chief of Department, Brian Boyce. Deputy Fire Commissioner Planning, Jeffrey Thompson. Assistant Deputy Commissioner of EMS, Martin McCall. President, Local 22, International Association of Firefighters and Paramedics, Mike Bresnan. President of the Philadelphia Fire Officers Association, Mark Bofinger. President, Club Valiants of the Philadelphia chapter of the International Association of Black Firefighters, Stacy Carter. Sergeant at Arms, the Spanish American Professional Firefighters Association, Javier Handel. President of the Philadelphia Retired Firefighters Association, Bob Higgins. Vice President of Philadelphia Police and Fire Federal Credit Union, Mark Bostwick. Philadelphia Fire Department's Executive Officer, Chief Derek Bomer. I'd also like to acknowledge Assistant Deputy Commissioner of Policy, Kathy Matheson, and Communications Director, Rachel Cunningham. Thank you for being here. I want to start by calling upon the Honorable Mayor Kenny to address the graduating class. Mayor.
Well, good morning, everyone. Congratulations on your achievement. Thank you for inviting me to celebrate the members of Fire Cadet Class 200. We are so grateful that you have chosen careers in public service, both here in Philadelphia and in Upper Darby. Our first responders, especially our firefighters, risk their lives and sacrifice so much to keep us safe. Their bravery is on clear display just this past weekend as they responded to the dangerous and tragic incident near on I-95. I am very grateful to the responders who got this fire under control. It takes a special kind of person to become a first responder. You meet people on their worst days and provide them with critical care and comforting words. You rescue them from dangerous situations and protect their property from devastating damage. In many cases, you are a lifeline. Philadelphia cadets are now joining one of the busiest fire and EMS departments in the nation. This job will not be easy, but it will be the most rewarding job you will ever have. Over the last 9 months, your instructors have prepared you well for the many emergencies you will face. Your rigorous training, combined with your skills, passion, and dedication, will see you through all the tough calls. We are so grateful that you've chosen to serve the city, and we are committed to supporting you. We also thank your families for their support and want them to know that your safety is our priority. Many of you know that my father was a battalion chief in this department. I know how proud I was of him and how lucky I was that he came home every night. So please take care of yourselves physically and mentally and watch out for each other at every incident. Thank you again for your commitment to protecting our residents, visitors, and businesses. On behalf of the City of Philadelphia, congratulations to Class 200. Thank you all and stay safe. I just want to say to my dad passed away in 2018, and as I look at all of you, I think of him going to the department in 1960. I was born in 1958, so the only real life I knew was a son as a family member of a firefighter. And it was one of the most proudest things that I can remember growing up, that people respected my dad, loved my dad because of what he did and how he worked. I just want you to know that if you have children or you will have children, they will all feel the same way about you that I feel about my dad today, especially with Father's Day coming up. So God bless you and stay safe.
Thank you, Mayor Kenny. We'd now like to call upon the Fire Commissioner to address our graduating class. Commissioner Teal.
Good morning. How's everybody feeling? You fired up? Been 9 months, I hope so. I mean, this is a long time. You can do a lot in 9 months. Apparently, that's how long it takes to make a Philadelphia firefighter and EMT as well. We're very happy to have you all with us, and on behalf of the now more than 3,000 women and men of the Philadelphia Fire Department, we are honored to celebrate your family members, friend or family members' accomplishments this morning. And I'm thankful to all the guests and the entire team that helps make this happen. I had a chance earlier today, or really earlier this morning, to speak with all the cadets, so I really want to direct my remarks more to the families. And I know this won't be the first time, but I would like to be the first to ask the cadets to give their families and friends a round of applause. So let's do that. You are all, whether you know it or not, members of our Philadelphia Fire Department family and a broader fire and EMS family that quite literally stretches around the globe. And this is one of those happy days for our family. I remember still, this has been extra nostalgic for all of us who wear this uniform. Whenever we have a cadet graduation, we think back to our own experiences. And for me, albeit in another department, I actually graduated 28 years ago yesterday. So I just had my 28-year anniversary with my own cadet, thank you, my own cadet class. And I still keep in touch with and sometimes rely on for support a lot of those folks now, 28, almost 30 years on from that class. So for our cadets, they still have that support system and those teams that they've developed and forged over the last 9 months. The most important team, though, is that team of friends and family. You all have supported them through this very difficult experience. I can tell you, 28 or some odd years ago, for my cadet academy graduation, my cadet experience, it was like 21 weeks, and that seemed like a long time at the time. And I think about what these folks have been through, and that's nothing compared to the 9-month experience that they've been through, and more than been through, have succeeded at. This is really the beginning of their career journey, of your career journey. There's a lot more to learn, there's a lot more to do, and they are going to see things and do things that other folks will never experience in their entire lifetimes. Most of the time, that's a good thing. We literally, as you heard the mayor say, have the honor of taking care of people on their worst days. That is our duty, that is our mission, that is our calling. I had a guest the other day and actually Stacy was one of my guests too, on a radio show that we have, Let's Talk Safety on Word Radio, second Saturday of every month. Tune in at Onward, 900 AM, 96.1 FM. So anyways, I was talking about, we were talking about, and also one of the folks on the show is here graduating. We were talking about, with women, about being members of the Philadelphia Fire Department and being, firefighter EMTs, our dedicated EMS providers, busiest in the nation. And one of the guests, not in this room, corrected me, and rightly corrected me, when I was talking about this service, our department, as a career. And she said, no, it's a lifestyle. This is our life. This is who we are. And she was 100% right. And you're part of that too. When I think of the Philadelphia Fire Department, I think not only of the now more than 3,000 women and men who comprise our department, I think about all of their family members. And that number, we know, thanks to our health plan with Local 22, is around 10,000 people. That is our family. 10,000 serving around 1.6 million. 6th largest U.S. city, 4th largest U.S. fire department, busiest ambulance in the nation. And, we're working on that. That's, not the way we want it to be. These folks are going to help us reduce that a little bit. Busiest ambulance in the nation for 4 years right here in Philadelphia. Not that city to the north, not that one in the Midwest, not the one on the West Coast, and not to take away from what those folks do. I say this only to demonstrate, and I'm definitely not bragging, I say this only, I guess if I am bragging, I'm bragging about the dedication and the service of our members. Our members who keep those ambulances rolling, those engines, those ladders, our squads, 24/7, 365, 800 to 1,000 emergency incidents every 24 hours. Around the clock. Doesn't matter what else is going on. Some of you may recall this 2 to 3 year experience we had with COVID-19. And many fire departments, many fire and EMS departments were really stretched during that period of time. And we were too. during the peak of the Omicron wave, if you can remember that, it seems like forever ago, and it wasn't that long, we were covering about 400 spots every day for folks who were out with COVID, been exposed to COVID. Our system was stretched to the point of breaking. We did not break. We never stopped providing service. We never had to take units out of service because our members continued to step up and do whatever was required to serve our residents, businesses, and visitors all around the city, every neighborhood, every corner of the city, 24/7. We never said no. We never said later. We said we will be there in 5 minutes or less. That is our commitment. And we are fortunate with the great support that we've had over the past 7 years. We are able to provide that level of service in a way that has not been possible in more than a century. This is the largest the Philadelphia Fire Department has ever been. More than $500 million in capital investment over the past 7 years. New ambulances, new fire apparatus, on and on and on. And the outcome of that is very visible. It was visible on Sunday. For us, as high profile as that tragic incident was, and our hearts go out to everybody who was affected by that incident, for us, it was one of 2 all-hands fires that day, and one of 4 severe fires that we dealt with over the weekend. Probably wasn't even the biggest in terms of our resource commitment. Certainly it was the biggest in terms of profile, and we're still dealing with the aftermath. We're going to be dealing with the aftermath for some time. And I'm also thankful to all the partners who supported us. The Philadelphia Fire Department, thanks to the dedication of our members, their training, the equipment, the apparatus, we had that fire under control in a little bit over an hour. And folks are shocked. When I talk to folks from other fire departments, that might be the biggest incident that many fire departments would ever have in decades. For us, we called it Sunday, because that's what we do. And when I say we, I'm really talking about the folks here, the folks here. We are so thankful and so honored to have your family members, your friends, your colleagues joining us. I'm very excited to administer the oath of office, so let's get to it. Thank you all, and stay safe.
Thank you, Commissioner Teal. We will now recognize the award recipients for Class 200. Starting with academic achievement. The academic awards are sponsored by the International Association of Firefighters, Local 22. Will President Mike Bresnan please stand? The academic awards for firefighters are based on the combined scores of firefighting, EMS, hazmat, and professional certification tests taken by the cadets over the course of a 9-month program. These awards represent a high plane of achievement. Must not only the cadets pass written and practical tests to become emergency medical technicians, but each cadet must also earn certifications in the following competencies: Firefighter 1, Firefighter 2, Hazmat Awareness and Operations, Basic Vehicle Rescue Operations, Emergency Vehicle Operator Course, and the International Association of Firefighters Fire Ground Survival Course. With the academic awards, with a final average of 87.18, the third place award is presented to firefighter cadet Joseph Boyle. Will you please stand? With an average of 88.69, the second place award is presented to firefighter cadet Carlos Santori. Will you please stand? And with an overall average of 88.71, the first place award for academic achievement is presented to firefighter cadet John Schlicker. Will you please stand? Great job, cadets. You may be seated. President Bresnan, thank you. Next award to be presented is for overall physical fitness. These awards are sponsored by the Philadelphia Fire Academy. Physical fitness is a very important component of all cadet classes. Because the job of a firefighter is so physically and mentally challenging, the physical training must push all cadets to their maximum potential. These cadets will receive medals based on their outstanding achievement in a combination of scored and time results from the mile-and-a-half run, a physical fitness test, and the skills proficiency course. The Physical Fitness Awards for the 200th Fire Cadet Class. Third place medal for physical fitness is awarded to Cadet Michael Lloyd. Will you please stand? The second place medal is awarded to Cadet Stephen Chiardio. And the first place medal for highest overall achievement in physical fitness goes to Cadet Jose Suarez. Congratulations, cadets. You may be seated. We will now recognize 3 very special cadet awards and 1 very special instructor award. The winners of these awards truly represent the heart and soul of each cadet class. The first award to be acknowledged is the Commissioner's Leadership Award. Will Commissioner Teal please stand? The Commissioner's Leadership Award recipient is selected by Academy instructors and is given to the cadet whose conduct has most demonstrated the positive qualities of leadership. For an organization whose fire service professionals must make life and death decisions on a daily basis, having strong leadership throughout the organization is critical to our mission. Many of the cadets here today have demonstrated leadership qualities, but this cadet has demonstrated leadership qualities that we believe are worthy of special recognition. The Commissioner's Leadership Award is presented to Cadet Kareem Moore, Sr. Will you please stand? Congratulations, Cadet, and thank you, Commissioner Teal. The Fellowship Award is sponsored by the Philadelphia Retired Firefighters Association. Will President Higgins please stand? The Fellowship Award recipient is also selected by the Academy instructors and is presented to the cadet whose conduct has most demonstrated goodwill and devotion to the department and to his or her fellow cadets. This award is steeped in the department's long-standing commitment to tolerance, understanding, and compassion for all people. This award goes far beyond the cadets' performance. It is an award that honors the cadets' strength of character and their willingness to give to others. In the giving of the award, the fire department reaffirms its pledge to the dedication and service provided to every citizen of this great city. The Fellowship Award for Firefighter Class 200 is presented to Cadet Emily Rose. Congratulations, Cadet. The last formal cadet award is the highly coveted Class Spirit Award. This award is bestowed in recognition of a long-time friend and partner of the Philadelphia Fire Department, the Police and Firefighters Federal Credit Union. The PFFCU directly supports the Fire Academy through an annual donation to our many training endeavors. We want to acknowledge this cooperation and assistance that allows us to continue to educate world-class first responders. We are extremely grateful and we thank you. Will Vice President Mark Bostwick please stand? The Spirit Award is unique in that the cadets themselves vote for the recipient of this award by secret ballot. The Spirit Award goes to the cadets whose courage, enthusiasm, cooperation, and team spirit most embodies the class identity. The medal awarded goes to the individual who stands out among all the others. It is historically presented to the cadet whose conduct throughout the training course has provided a source of inspiration to the entire class. The recipient of the Spirit Award for the 200th Fire Service Cadet Class is Cadet Michael Archie. Will you please stand? Congratulations, Cadet, and thank you, President Foster. And now for a very special instructor award. The individual who's receiving this award could not have done so without having first demonstrated extraordinary leadership, given an unequaled amount of personal mentoring, had shown the patience of a saint, and had personally invested in the success and outcome of each and every cadet. This award was named after the former Fire Academy Operations Captain Gene Janda, who established the ideal model for leadership and instructor excellence. This award represents all the Fire Academy stands for: leadership, professionalism, dedication, service, and excellence. The cadets themselves have chosen the winner of the Gene Janda Award for Instructor Excellence, and the award goes to firefighter Michael Pollock. Let's hear it, 200. His name will be added to the plaque at the Fire Academy as an inspiration for all future instructors. Commissioner, this time will you please come forward to administer the oath of office for the class. This is the moment that will mark the official transformation from fire cadet status to the rank of professional firefighter. Lieutenant, please bring your class to attention for the Commissioner.
One of the nice things about being the fire commissioner is that I do occasionally get to ad lib. We are going to do this oath of office. I just want to ask again for a round of applause to our instructor cadre. Not only do they work around the clock to make sure that your friends and family got to this point, that's also our funeral detail. And they spend a lot of time outside of their core mission doing that. So they take care of us 24/7, 365. Let's give them a quick round of applause. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Cadets, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I solemnly swear, that I will well and truly perform, the duties of my rank, to the best of my ability. I will obey and uphold, the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution and laws, of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, the Home Rule Charter, and ordinances, of the City of Philadelphia, and all rules of the Philadelphia Fire Department. Congratulations, firefighters.
The 200th firefighter class now salutes their families and friends for their support during training.
Ready, two, forward, face.
Thank you, Commissioner. Firefighters, how do you feel?
Outstanding, sir.
How do you feel?
Outstanding, sir.
Congratulations. Congratulations again. You have all completed your initial training and have recited your oath of office. You are now officially Philadelphia firefighters. Let me be the first to officially welcome you into our family as brothers and sisters. I'd like to begin by thanking Lieutenant Steve Palumbo, the 200th Fire Class Coordinator. Please stand. Hello. I'd also like to thank all of our assigned staff and adjunct instructors for all of their hard work. Without their dedication and commitment to training, this graduating class would not be possible. Please stand and be recognized. Let's hear it, Class 200. Thank you. Firefighter Class 200, since the day the father of our fire service, Ben Franklin, started the first volunteer fire company, men and women have stepped up and taken responsibility of protecting their communities and the families that live there. That responsibility is carried on here today, and it is as strong as ever. You have now become members of the Philadelphia Fire Department, and each of you will play a part in its continuing rich 152-year history of protecting and providing care for its citizens. Congratulations, you have chosen to serve. In these extraordinary times and extraordinary circumstances, you have stepped forward. From this moment forward, your careers will be dedicated to the citizens of the great city of Philadelphia. To me, that says a lot about the character of each of you here today and makes me proud to have you join our department and family. I would like to thank you ahead of time for your service and share the wish that all of you have long, safe careers. Congratulations. We will now bestow graduation diplomas to our newest Philadelphia firefighters. Will our honored guests please rise? Position themselves across the front of the stage to offer the congratulations. Lieutenant, please prepare your class. Don't mix that up, Mayor. I got them saluting in one spot.
Attention! Left face! Forward march!
Firefighter Joseph Boyle. Firefighter Carlos Santori. Firefighter John Schlicker. Firefighter Michael Lloyd. Firefighter Stephen Ciardio. Firefighter Jose Suarez III. Firefighter Kareem Moore Sr. Firefighter Andrew Griffith. Firefighter Emily Rose. Firefighter Michael Archie. Upper Darby Firefighter Michael DiStefano. Firefighter Kenneth Schneffel. Firefighter Nicholas Leone. Firefighter Ellis Sassine. Firefighter Jack Eltman. Firefighter Christopher Schnabel. Firefighter Timothy Flynn. Firefighter Hakeem Turner Jr. Firefighter Sean Quigley Sr. Firefighter Ryan Everly. Firefighter Richard Thomas III. Firefighter Brian Finley. Firefighter Stephen Brannigan. Firefighter Eric Condrone. Firefighter Tyler Sensenig. Firefighter Richard Slater. Firefighter Gabriel De La Vega. Firefighter James Lee. Firefighter Kevin Kaminsky. Firefighter Jonathan Baez. Firefighter Timothy Bullock. Firefighter Jarrell Johnson. Firefighter Thomas DiCarlo. Firefighter Nicholas Boyle. Firefighter David Safran. Firefighter Victor Freeman. Firefighter Richard Morawski. Firefighter Neil Hemmerly, Upper Darby. Firefighter Ryan Rosansky. Firefighter Rocco Kennedy. Firefighter Connor Masterson. Firefighter Christian Sexton Rico. Firefighter Anthony Woodward. Firefighter Brandon Santiago. Firefighter Eric Vargas. Firefighter Francis Nisparella. Firefighter Jalen Kitchen. Firefighter Christopher Campbell. Firefighter Dylan Trost. Firefighter Tiberius Bobo. Firefighter Xavier Berdeja Sr. Firefighter Christopher McGroarty. Firefighter Ryan Goodwin. Firefighter Timothy McCabe. Firefighter Grant Callahan. Upper Darby Firefighter Pierce Flanagan. Firefighter Brian McGinty. Firefighter Adam Huff. Firefighter Joseph Hansberry. Firefighter Joseph Pagan. Firefighter Timothy Bishop. Firefighter Ebony Bird. Firefighter Dennis McClafferty. Firefighter Bryant Lennon Jr. Firefighter Aaron Thomas. Firefighter Mark Burkhart. Firefighter Tadane Josephs. Firefighter Frenzy Papa. Firefighter Michael Kelly. Firefighter Sean Conroy. Firefighter Matthew Feinstein, Sr. Firefighter Salahuddin Mohammed. Firefighter Perez Morris. And Firefighter Kevin Benson, Jr. Congratulations, cadets. Will our honored guests please return to their seats? I would now like to present the spokesperson for the 200th firefighter class.
Face! Take seats!
The criteria used to select the class spokesperson is based on evaluation of the cadets' character, work ethic, maturity, and most of all, the level of commitment given to meet the physical, mental, and emotional challenges that were presented to the cadets when they entered the academy. This cadet was selected for his absolute commitment to excel. It is my pleasure and honor to introduce the spokesperson for the 200th firefighter class, Firefighter Andrew Griffith.
There's a lot of you out there. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the graduating class, I would like to welcome you to the Franklintown Charter School. Today is a special day for our graduates, families, friends, co-workers present today, and for the city of Philadelphia. The Philadelphia Fire Department is one of rich history. March 15th, 1871, 355 men gathered at 13th and Spring Garden Street, Philadelphia, to be sworn in as the first official paid members of the Philadelphia Fire Department. They were assigned to 22 engine companies and 5 truck companies. Prior to being paid, the department existed as a volunteer capacity in the early 1700s. Today, we have the distinguished honor of becoming the 200th graduating class for the City of Philadelphia Fire Department. Our journey began September 6, 2022. I remember the first day vividly. I did not sleep many hours that night because I was filled with adrenaline and nerves of the unknown and unexplored. Many months of preparation and anticipation had led up to this day, and it was finally here. Many of us arrived very early on that Tuesday, hoping to make a good impression and give ourselves an edge over what we perceived at the time as our competition. Like all adversity stories, it was raining steadily that morning. We were instructed to line up in a straight line at the academy gates. It seems like it should have been a simple task. For us that morning, it was not. We marched through the academy gates, and it was at that moment that the realization set in, and we were on our way. 2 ladder trucks held the American flag high, the burn building pumping smoke with flames showing from the 2nd and 3rd stories. We were overcome with emotion. From there, we were marched into the auditorium where we were appointed to our platoons. These would become our friends and our allies for the next 9.5 months. We all gossiped prior to the official entrance about what to expect. We knew we would be tested both physically and mentally, but our perception of how much we would be tested was severely miscalculated. It wasn't long before the bells rang and we stood up in a panic, staring at each other, not having a clue as to what was happening or how we were supposed to respond. Instructors yelled from every angle imaginable to get outside, creating calculated chaos. We exited the front doors, moving with purpose, and made our way to the asphalt pad in front of the burn tower, more formally known as the grinder. We wondered why it had received this harsh name. We discovered that reason quickly. As we stood there, still unsure of our fate, we took notice of a placard that hangs above the 1st floor entrance of the burn tower. It states, "Embrace the grind." We realized at this moment that this was merely an introduction to the grinder, and we would be spending countless hours here, beating and molding our bodies during morning PT and our earned extracurricular smoke sessions. Our sessions were awarded early and often. It felt like a daily occurrence, but it heeded a valuable lesson. We were working as 74 individuals and not as one team. And until we learned the valuable lesson, the sessions would continue. It took a lot of time, but we finally put the pieces together and began to work as Class 200 and not 74 individuals. In addition to our morning PT and smoke sessions, we received a heavy dose of fun runs. Many of us prior to the start of the academy had run 1, maybe 2 miles consecutively and thought that that was a decent distance. By month 2 of the academy, we were running 6 miles. Then our instructors addressed us as a class and stated that it was our end goal to complete the Broad Street Run as a class in formation. To many of us, that seemed like a pipe dream, didn't seem possible. But weeks went by, and our runs grew longer, and we fed off each other's energy. Anytime someone wanted to give up or quit, all you had to do was look to your left or your right, and you were reassured. If my classmates can do it, I can do it. The day of the Broad Street Run came, and what seemed like a daunting task turned into a life-changing experience. In true Class 200 fashion, the forecast that day was for heavy rain, but we didn't care. We took to the starting line in formation, and we were on our way, chanting our cadences loud and proud. We took the city by storm. The fellow runners loved seeing us run by, screaming our chants as we rolled through. It was a very gratifying experience to see the residents of our city line the streets and cheer with excitement as we ran by. Around the 5th mile, the skies opened and it began to pour. We didn't care, and our spirits could not be broken. Everyone had a smile on their face and was laughing. And for me, that was when I realized how far we had come and how close we had grown as a class. Our instructors glowed with pride as we finished the race that day. While the academy was challenging physically, the true test was mentally. It started around week 4 with the EMT portion of the academy. 5 grueling months of preparation for National Registry. Our instructors were very forthcoming with information and advice. They told us it would be long, challenging days followed by long, exhausting nights in the books. They said, you will be forced to make sacrifices. You will miss birthdays. You will miss family gatherings. You will undoubtedly be absent over the next several months. We were expected to put the time in, and we were expected to do the work. However, if you were the cadet that was willing to do those things, there was nothing the instructors wouldn't do for you. They would come in early. They would stay late, holding review and study sessions. There's no question that we had some of the best instructors the city had to offer. Our cadet class was also fortunate to have several prior service paramedics and EMTs who helped us tremendously along the way. Once we finished all of our modular tests and the National Registry exam, it was a huge sigh of relief for the entire class. We began the fireside excited and eager. The fireside was a whole new test for the mind and body. New material, new tasks, new equipment. Most days we went home mentally and physically broken, sore in places on our bodies we did not know existed. But through many repetitions and teamwork, we began to conquer tasks one step at a time. The progressions made in both ladder and engine operations was uplifting and made us feel more confident in our abilities. Working as a team proved to be paramount on the fire ground. The hard lessons were learned early. Tasks such as advancing an attack line or throwing a 35-foot ladder to the roof were not very accomplishable feats while working as individuals. But when working as a team, we became much smoother and much more proficient. The fireside continued to drive home the lessons we had been learning all along. We need to embrace the grind daily, and we need to work as a team. There are many thanks that we would like to extend as a class. We would like to start with our loved ones. Thank you for your undivided love and support throughout the academy process. While challenging for us, the true challenge was for you. As a class, we went through many milestones together. The births of children, the loss of loved ones. Family is the glue that held that together for all of us. Many nights while we had our heads in the books, you stepped up handling the daily grind, taking care of your children, making sure meals were prepared, and completing household chores. Many of you are now proficient in how to decap BTLS a trauma victim after allowing us to perform hundreds of trauma assessments with you being our helpless victims. We are sincerely grateful, for without you, today would not be possible. We are thankful for our EMS instructors and our prior service cadets who put so much time and effort ensuring our success. For most of us, achieving the National Registry EMT seemed not only improbable, but impossible. From the days we started our hands-on training, completing trauma and medical assessments, many of us were certain we would never catch on. But you assured us to trust the process and that we would be doing this so many times that we would be doing it in our sleep. I am proud to report that we still wake up ready to obtain a sample medical history. This is the reason that the Philadelphia Fire Department has the highest pass rate on the National Registry exam in the country. We're lucky to have you and thankful to have such a successful and knowledgeable colleagues for our future in the field. We are thankful for our fire instructors and adjuncts. We appreciate your high-speed, no-nonsense approach on a daily basis. The fire ground is a dangerous place. We must remain vigilant, attentive, and aware of our surroundings at all times because it is always changing. The fireside was taxing physically, which sometimes led to mental mistakes. The instructors did an excellent job of pointing out the teachable moments and stressed the importance of making these mistakes in a controlled environment and not in the field. We would like to extend a very special thank you to our class coordinators, Lieutenant Stephen Palumbo. Lieutenant Palumbo was like a father figure for Class 200, many times to his dismay. We as a class did an excellent job of making sure his job was never easy. However, he handled all obstacles thrown his way as a true professional. He taught us many of our most valuable lessons, but one truly resonates. He told us that we need to remain mad throughout our career, motivated, attentive to detail, and disciplined. We lost count of how many times he said that. There were many times we stood in the auditorium awaiting Lieutenant Palumbo to enter the auditorium and ask us to take our seats. We knew he was angry when he would pace back and forth, struggling to find the words. And the majority of the time, it was because we weren't motivated, attentive to detail, or disciplined. Thank you for everything that you've done for Class 200, for your guidance, and for everything that you put into this class. There is no one else that could have done it better. Lastly, I would like to address the graduating class. The last 9 months have been long, challenging, but an unforgettable journey. We started our journey with 86 cadets. Seated before you are the 74 who remain. Take a moment to reflect on how much work you've put into this process, how much you've grown, and what you have accomplished. Today marks the end of a monumental goal for us all. Today, we can say we did it. We are officially members of the Philadelphia Fire Department. You stayed mad, you embraced the grind. Congratulations. Moving forward to your new assignments with the same mentality. We must remain mad and embrace the grind daily. From here moving forward, you get to dictate what kind of firefighter you will be. Do not forget all the valuable lessons that we've learned along the way. Continue to be a professional, continue to train, continue to take care of your bodies, and most importantly, continue to take care of each other. I wish you all a long, safe, successful career with the Philadelphia Fire Department. And with that being said, I have one question for you, Class 200. What's the best job in the world? Who wants to be here? Who wants to be here? Who wants to be here? Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to present your 200th graduating class.
Thank you, Firefighter Griffith. For our conclusion, will Firefighter Michael Lloyd please come forward? We would also ask Commissioner Teal to come forward and assist the class leader with removing the class banner. Tradition continues today when the class leader gets to keep one of the class banners. The remaining banner will hang forever in the Philadelphia Fire Academy as a legacy of their cadet class.
Left face. Follow me.
This concludes our ceremony. All please be safe out there and keep firefighters and paramedics everywhere in your prayers. Thank you. Mayor, thank you, sir, as always.
Oh, I did the one thing. Transparency. That's a temporary thing. They're actually trying to fix it because they realize it's not right. So they got to put that thing back on. So it's just a temporary thing.
Trying to take care of it.
Actually, I know it wasn't.